11th. The walk sign is on to cross 11th at Red River.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny Lee. You've probably seen these flashing red and yellow lights all around town. They're located mid-block and in between intersections. They're called pedestrian hybrid beacons, and they help us cross the street. It's just one of many tools the Austin Transportation Department is using to help us get around a whole lot safer.
Wait to cross Red River at 11th.
It's not Lupe Alvarado's face that gets him recognized.
Walk light is on to cross Red River and 11th.
Lupe's vocal cords are behind the talking signals all around town. Talking signals help the visually impaired and others cross intersections safely.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pedestrian hybrid beacons also help us cross streets safely. These flashing red and yellow lights are located mid-block or in between intersections.
The flashing red lights, which drivers should treat like a flashing red light, but it allows pedestrians where there might not be a normal signal to cross in a more safe fashion across.
That's Rob Spiller, the head of the Austin Transportation Department. We'll hear more from him in just a bit. Here's another transportation engineer.
Our job is to get you there safely, timely, and in a reliable manner.
A job that can be pretty thankless at times. Just ask Chevion White.
No, you can't park here.
With Chevion's job,
You cannot park here.
repeating herself,
You cannot park here.
comes with the territory.
Okay, well, you can't park here. You either move the vehicle right now or you're going to get a citation. You're in a no parking area.
Chevion is a parking enforcement officer with the Austin Transportation Department.
Thank you.
Yes, she hands out tickets, but she also makes sure city ordinances are followed because it's all about safety. For instance, parking the wrong way in a back-end angle parking spot.
So when they pull out, then they're pulling out with the cars coming this way, and then also the cars coming this way, when they should park this way, so all they have to do is just pull straight out and keep going.
It's a typical Friday night on Rainy Street. Cars, pedestrian, horses, and dogs all share the compact street. As the sun sets,
Pure craziness.
it gets harder to see.
At nighttime, this is one of the areas that is really not visible. So you have people either being double parked, people looking for taxis, people looking for safe ride home.
Meantime, safety inspections are going on in another busy part of the city.
Yeah, just doing a routine inspection. You got your permits on you?
Sean Jackson's making his rounds in the warehouse district. He's a ground transportation enforcement officer. He checks for permits from all vehicles for hire, like taxis, pedicabs, carriages, limousines, etc. He looks for inspection stickers to make sure their vehicles are safe, so you're safe riding them.
How you doing, sir? I'm just doing a routine inspection. You know, Sean with the City of Austin. How you doing? Yeah. Let me see your chauffeur's permit, please.
In Austin, any vehicle you pay to ride must meet certain requirements to operate.
It's our responsibility to ensure that whenever anyone enters a vehicle for hire, that vehicle is safe and operating properly, that the person who's operating the vehicle is safe and their history is known to the city.
Well, safety's job one around here and for our whole department.
Especially where we live. That's why traffic control devices like speed cushions have been popping up in neighborhoods. They help ensure people drive at appropriate speeds through our neighborhood streets. If you're interested, call 311 and they'll put you in contact with someone in transportation to come out and take a look. Distracted driving is also a huge issue. Almost 80% of all car crashes in the U.S. are linked to drivers who aren't paying attention. Whether it's texting, eating, or fixing your hair, these are all habits we can change. And with the new hands-free law, drivers and cyclists shouldn't use handheld electronic devices while operating their vehicles. In 2014, there were 55 traffic fatalities on Austin roadways, 20 less than 2013, and ATD hopes to see that trend continue as we all work together to make Austin safer.
And it's very important that everything we do, our first notion is how can we do this safely? And how can we squeeze as much operational capacity out of our mobility system without jeopardizing safety.
Here's why safety is so important to us. In 2013, there were 75 traffic fatalities on Austin roadways. In 60% of those cases, alcohol or drugs were involved. That includes pedestrians using alcohol or drugs as well. That's why the Transportation Department launched the Get Home Safe initiative in 2014, educating Austin residents about safe options for a sober ride home. If you know you're going out, plan a safe ride home. The Transportation Department has a whole page of helpful ideas. Just go to austintexas.gov/GetHomeSafe. For the Austin Transportation Department, I'm Jenny Lee.